Okay, I want to get into the kneeing. The Drew Helleson hit on Connor Zary. It was called
Okay.
five in a game last night. Helleson gets kicked out, hoping for the best here for Zary. But the hit itself, I want to get your thoughts on, and
Yeah.
not just that, but the penalty that was called after the fact.
I know why they made the call because I would have been. First of all, not not all collisions are identical, certainly, and not all of them are deliberate. And sometimes you have just bad outcomes because you have players moving at high velocity and bodies are going in all kinds of different positions. Like I look at Helleson, I look at what the intention is here on this particular hit, and he looks like he's going shoulder to chest. I'm not a big fan in these hits of going because again, like he's leading with his shoulder, trying to make that hit with his shoulder. And I always do think you need to watch these things in real time more than just when you have them slowed down. But when you do slow it down, you look at he is leading with his shoulder. He is slowing down. He's trying to catch Connor Zary, who's cutting towards the middle of the ice. Now, as for the five in a game, I understand why they did it because if they don't, the game's that game still might be going on now.
Yeah.
Like I look at that one and I say we keep hearing about game management and as opposed to just call the rules, call every infraction. Well, if you called every infraction, you get 60 minutes of power plays because hockey's a game where on every single shift, technically, you could call a penalty. Again, I know people don't like it, and I know the stereotypes are out there. Oh, every ref just wants to call the 3 penalties and then just get done with it. Look, I got my quota in, and now we're done. But I think that was a game management call more than anything else, and there's nothing from the NHL Department of Player Safety, so it seems like they're on the same page about this one. What did you think when you saw that one? Did you think dirty? Because I didn't think dirty. Like I didn't think, oh, look at Helleson going after his knee here. Oh, that's so vicious. I didn't think that for one
No,
second.
I didn't either. I thought he's going at the chest. The one thing, the biggest thing for me here in this, Jeff, when I watched it back, you watch it
Yeah.
in real time and slow mo it down, like frame by frame. You want to do that. You see, he doesn't, Helleson, that is, sorry, he doesn't change his path. He's
Yeah.
looking at the chest. He does not change his path. It's Zari who, this is a bigger conversation that I've had that people have got pissed off at me for, and it
I
started with
know.
the
I know where
Darnell
you're
Nurse
going.
thing as
Yeah.
well, but it's players need to also take some onus on themselves to protect themselves in some of these situations. I think you're skating open ice, you have to be prepared that you're going to get hit. You open your legs up and try to cut across the guy. Sorry for the physical demonstration of that one, but you try to cut across the guy.
Yeah.
You leave yourself in a vulnerable position. I don't think Drew Helleson had bad intent. I don't think that he changed the course of which he was taking to go to the hit. I don't think it was dirty at all. I think it's a terrible result. I feel bad for Zary. I hope that he's okay.
Yeah, we all do.
Will recover from this. But no, I don't think it was dirty. I don't. I know why you're saying that you think I also agree with you that I get what the five in a game is on that one. Still, I am not. I wouldn't have given it five in a game personally if I'm the ref. I would not.
Would you have
I'm
given
not a
it
ref,
any?
so
Would you
maybe
have
that's
given
why.
it
But
anything? Would you have given it anything?
no, I don't think so.
See, I wouldn't either, but I know why they did it. I understand why they did it.
Yeah,
I get
but
it.
like okay,
But
what about
here's
this?
but
Two
here's
minutes.
here's the thing too. Is it possible? Because I know everyone wants to declare, or wants to be quick to judge and say that everything is intentional that happens.
Yeah.
You play, like, is everything this this would be a great question for Colby Cohen, who played in the NHL. Not every collision is intentional. Like, where's the room for accidental collisions or accidental body parts getting hits? Like, not every hit to the head is deliberate or intentional. Just like every knee is not deliberate or intentional. Are some players sloppy? Yeah. But I've always made the point. I've always tried to make the point, Zach. You know what's really hard? You know what's really hard to do when you're skating that fast? Make a clean body check. You know how hard clean body checks are? I know Jacob Trouba, and man, that was a tough one on that goal last night by Trouba. But you know what Jacob Trouba's always great at? Getting right to the line and not going over. Now, and a lot of people will scream at me and say, what are you talking about? You look at those hits. Like, they're vicious. They're dangerous. but the overwhelming lion's share of them are not dirty. By the definition in the rule book, they are not dirty. I've always admired Jacob Trouba for that. But then again, I come back to this other thing, which is I think you can, it's like the old line about, you can expect someone to walk a tightrope for 2 minutes without falling off, but you can't expect them to walk on a tightrope for 20 minutes and not and not fall off. When you're asking someone to play at the edge and play physical and play fast, it's going to go over the edge. It just is. If you enjoyed that video, and we certainly hope that you do, please hit the subscribe button right there here at Daily Faceoff. I will put this lineup up against any hockey lineup anywhere. It all gets underway at 9 o'clock Eastern with Morning Cup of Hockey. That is Johnny Lazarus. That is Colby Cohen. Then at noon, it's DFO Live. And then 3 o'clock Eastern, The Sheet. Get caught up on everything in hockey.